we are back with another stream. We are so close to finishing GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition, and oh my goodness, I can't wait. It's been way too long. Like, way too long, man. We've been working at this, we've been grinding at the 100% for a while. Although we started this on the 1 year anniversary, we gotta get it wrapped up. So I'm gonna actually, miss doing this game after, a little while. And I made a list here of PlayStation 2 and 3 games that I'm going to be buying Christmas. I won't get all of them because all of them together might be, over, I don't know, half of $500 or so. Maybe a little more because I can get trilogies out of some of the games, but yeah. Liam, great to see you, dude. We are here getting some horseshoes today. Getting down to business, man. How are you? How is your day going so far, man? Anyways, I just hope it's good. Alright, where is the first thing that introduces... There we go. I see it. Now, let's see how many of these I can get without trying to look the locations up. Because I did that really bad in the horseshoes. I am fine. It's so hot out, though. Yes, it really is. It's muggy outside. I know here in Ohio it is like 90 degrees or whatever. So, and that's pretty hot, my friend. It was crazy. I was going to, as I said in a video that I had put out earlier, that I was going to try and get a stream out yesterday, but I wasn't, feeling really good. I was actually sick. So, after I got, one video done, I just decided to rest. You trying to get all 50 horseshoes? Yes, sir. That's what we're trying to get, alright. All 50 of them. Kinda nervous, if I'm being honest with you, because of how unlucky we had gotten, but yeah. That is the goal, the plan. So, alright. Now, there are a lot of locations I don't know for sure. And although, other people who know the horseshoe locations better than me, I just go by, where I think, possible locations, or something I remember when I tried to get the 100% on the original version before we got the definitive edition. Alright, there's 4. What we got so far? Where are we right now? Alright. Now, if I remember right, there's another one, inside one of the houses by where that crash mission is, where you have to get the dossier or whatever, and then go from there. It's somewhere between the burger shop and the safe house we had bought all the way down yonder. So, with a little luck, a little plans, we can get done. Try checking on top of some of the skyscrapers. Yeah. I know that there's tons of skyscrapers that have the horseshoes on it. The one car ramp where if you don't catch up to the guy that has the dossier and he flies all the way up to the one ramp site, that's where one of them appears at. And then there's a few other spots on Key, but yeah. I'll just go by what I remember, and then if I have to, then I'll probably, look the locations up instead of just You know, kind of give myself a challenge instead of making everything easy for a change. Do something different. Because, you know, some of, like, other YouTubers can have, like, a monitor or whatever to have pictures of the locations, and then can be doing the game right then and there, you know? By the way, we're drinking a big thing, a Mountain Dew today. Because go big or go home, am I right? But anyways, let's get moving. Now, we still got another arena mission here to do. And it's the one I hate the most. It's the dirt bike one. Not the racing one, but the... It's kind of like an obstacle course, if you know what I'm talking about. That's the one I hate the most and one I will always hate. Probably because of the amount of times that I had to rage out to, like, beat the mission. But I think we all do that sometimes. We just have, like, a all-out rage moment. And then go from there, I guess. Alright. Now here in the airport there are 3 horseshoes. One on the very end. Then one over yonder. So yeah. And then over there is a rocket launcher location. Right there, as you can see. Which we don't want. Okay, there's one oyster. I mean, not oyster, horseshoe. And then there's going to be one right here on the side, and then one on the very end. Got it. And then last but not least, I didn't know that there was a bulletproof vest right there. Cool. And then there's the horseshoe. Got it. Next on the search list. Hold on, what's that over there? Oh, flowers. There's a lot of things that I've just now noticed that I've never seen before. For like locations or whatever. I've been playing this game and I've watched this game for a long while. Excuse me, pardon me. But you live in Cincinnati, Ohio, or somewhere else? Oh, I live somewhere else, dude. I live in a very, very small town. Small town, small population. And they're all filled with bad drivers and low-key idiots. Don't tell anybody I said that, though. But, like, if you want to deal with the most drama ever, just stop by Ohio sometime. They got all the drama you need. I know by experience. Although they do have a really good college team. Which, you know, I highly respect. And I'm actually, you know, an Ohio State Buckeye fan, so if you guys didn't know that about me, that's, you know, a little new thing. Me and Joey live in New York like 20 or 30 minutes away from each other. Yeah. I remember that, you know, Joey, like, talked about how he lived in New York or whatever. Which, I mean, you know, New York is probably a better place to live than here in Ohio, believe me. I would probably give, you know, anything to stop by New York sometime. See the sights, see Statue of Liberty, all that good stuff. Alright. Gotcha. Awful drivers here too, man. My man, official Joey C, my bro, my homie, my best friend. Great to see you, man. How are you? Now, we got the king, the Mr. Screen Rant dude himself, official Joey C. Welcome to the live, man. Great to see you. Great to have you here. How have you been? It's been a while since you stopped by a stream, dude. Great. I'm glad that you can make it. Alright, where we gotta stop to? We gotta... Oh yeah, there's an oyster down here. I mean, not... Horseshoe, not oyster. I keep mixing those up. I don't know why, but it just happens. Alright, so we got a lot of work to do today. Gotta get the horseshoes, and then some other stuff. Oh crap. What's up, boys? I'm currently working on a video for Screen Rant. Been super busy. I got invited to be on a famous movie podcast next week, so I've been preparing for that. Awesome, Joey. I am so proud of you, dude. Like, definitely proud of you, my man. Keep up the good work, because, you know, with your Screen Rant videos, I've been watching a lot of those lately. And, you know, you do a very good job on them. You know, some of them actually impress me on how good you make them. Kinda wished, you know, someday I can get some of that cool experience or whatever. You know, learn the ropes a little bit more. Alright, now, I believe that there's an oyster... I gotta stop saying oysters all the time. But I believe there's a horseshoe up here on the side somewhere. Right there, you can see Candy Sucks spreading her legs. That's, you know, fortunate. Thanks, dude. After that film shoot next week in Philly, I'll go back to streaming. I just have a lot on my plate right now. Yeah, I understand that. But hey, if it makes you feel better, I have made myself a list of games that I'm going to be buying for my own Christmas list. So here's PlayStation 2 stuff, front and back. Now, I'm not going to, like, buy all of it or whatever, because that would be about $500 or so, maybe. Some I could probably find for a good deal or whatever, but most of the games I got here are, like, you know, rare to an account. But anything's really possible. Just got back from Rage Against the Machine in Buffalo a week and a half ago. That was amazing. Dude, that band is the bomb, man. I love their music. Their two songs that I like the most is Bulls on Parade and Killing in the Name. Those songs, legendary. Automatically legendary. Alright. Got it. What are some of the games? Dude, I saw your mom post about that concert. I'm glad it was fun. Alright, some of the games here. We got... Here, let's pause this. Some of the games that I'm thinking about buying for PlayStation 2 is Batman Begins, Driver Parallel Lines, Max Payne, Midnight Club 3, Need for Speed Carbon, Scarface, because everybody's been requesting about that game. Scarface, The World Is Yours, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, and we're going to be hitting up some True Crime. And then I only got like 6 or 7 games that I got down for PlayStation 3, but yeah, that's some of the games I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, Liam. So, I'm also willing to take suggestions for like PlayStation 3 or 2 games, because you know, I'm willing to like go back for some, you know, games that everybody like used to love or whatever. Bro, I'll get you Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I have a few copies. Awesome, man. That would be great. That would be, like, awesome, dude. That would be, like, one game off, like, the list of... my guess would be 30, 40, maybe 50 games. But Tony Hawk Pro Skater, that was the very first Tony Hawk game that I ever played, because I was 5 years old, between 5 to 6 years old. My cousin, shout out to my cousin, by the way, Brandon, he actually had a PlayStation 1 when I was like between 5 and 6 years old, and he actually had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. And every time I'd start that PlayStation up, I would always hear the TNT song by AC/DC, and I'm like, now that's music, my friends. But it would definitely be great to play that game again. I just got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 here on my PlayStation. So that's going to be a game that we might be streaming for the future. So it's going to be fun. I'm really looking, forward to all of that, and I hope all of you guys will too, because some of these games here are really good ones. I'm trying to look for the second, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoon is like the second and the third game. And then I'm looking for the Punisher, because I heard so much about that game. Dude, it amazes me how well you remember the Horseshoe locations. Okay, I got to admit this. First time doing the 100% on this game, I actually, folded, looked up all the locations. I know, shame on me. But right now I'm just like going by what I remember from those locations. And then if I can't remember or anything like what I did with the last two oysters, then I'll look them up. Because at least, I try to look, everywhere that I could. And, gave it my all. You know what I mean? So it always feels good to try towards these collectibles, even if they're remotely impossible to get. And hopefully, these locations help out everyone too that loves these games. But yeah, it does amaze me too on how well I know some of these spots, I guess. Alright. Now there's an oyster under that bridge that we're going to right now. And then the church up over yonder, there's another horseshoe on like one of the end spots or whatever. If I remember right. I wonder if there's a oyster somewhere around here. I mean, not oyster, but horseshoe. You guys know what I'm talking about though. Because I've been trying to find the oysters for a while now, and then once you keep like trying to find them for such a time, you actually get those mixed up with another collectible. Something that I've done a lot. Alright, 15. Now, I can't remember for sure, but I wonder if there was an horseshoe around here as well. I don't think there was. But sometimes, it never hurts to check things out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, we're good. Got it. Now let's move on over. And then, yeah. I have a feeling we might get about, I don't know. If I'm pushing it, I'd say we can get 30 horseshoes completed or found. And then there might be, as we start to, crack down on the locations, that's where it's going to seem impossible. In, a few ways. Now, there's a horseshoe location on like one of these side things. Only I can't remember, like, which side it is. There we go. Found it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I seeing this right? Am I seeing this right? Gnarly. Some of the things here in this definitive edition, in GTA San Andreas, the definitive edition, it absolutely amazes me in some way. Because, I mean, here with the San Andreas definitive edition, it's kind of, I like it but don't like it type of things, you know? There's glitches in here. One of them was when I was at the karate dojo, and the frame rates dropped so bad, as well as my internet connection dropping so low, that the stream ended last time, which was really bad because we were going to be streaming for a long while. But hopefully, you know, here the stream we can make up for all of that and, you know, just get a lot of stuff done. We're almost done with this game, and afterwards we'll be doing Mafia, the definitive edition. And I'm looking forward to it. I've only played a little bit of it like once when I first got it, but the only bummer thing is, it's like when I get to the second one or third one, I cannot play music in it because it has, I can get an easy copyright strike for it. Even a claim, which is still pretty bad, but who knows, maybe I could get lucky or something. Alright, now there's a horseshoe over here between the 24/7 spot, like down here. Got it. 19 out of 50. And I think there is a horseshoe up in here too. I don't know that to like be sure or not. Yeah. Right there. And then we have one up in the Four Dragons Casino. And then I can't remember all that much from there, but the more we like look for locations, the more I can like slowly remember where some of the horseshoes are. You know what I mean? So whoa, 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 whoa. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Alright. There is supposed to be a horseshoe around here somewhere. Where exactly? I don't know. Nice pirate ship. That definitely does look gnarly. Even in the original version. Alright, now let's stop at the Four Dragons Casino, see what's up. Also, for everyone who might not have me on Twitter, and even for those who do have me on Twitter, oh cool, there's a AK-47 location right there. But anyways, I will be like making a list like each week of like top 10 or 20 games that I should get, and then I'll like let you guys pick 2 or 3, and then I'll like make a list, and then for like 1 month I'll like say this is one of the official things that I'm going to be getting for like a Christmas thing or whatever. So, you know, speaking of the casinos in this game, I have never gambled in this game. You never have gambled in this game. Fun fact, once you like get your gambling skill up here, you can actually go in debt in GTA San Andreas. I did that once, and I had guys coming after me and trying to kill me constantly. Whoa. I didn't know that that was there. That's cool. Too bad I can't, like, shoot it or anything. But, you know, that's nice. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I knew you could go in debt. They send the mob after you.
Yeah. And, in my opinion, I think that's, like, what's left over of, you know, maybe Salvatore Leone's men. Because after the Caligula's casino heist, and you get that call from him, where, you know, he calls you the 2-bit bastard or whatever, he kind of like always says that you're dead, your family's dead, your children, your grandchildren. Although he might be overreacting, I think, you know, when you go in debt, they take things, you know, just a little bit further, you know? And I might be wrong, too. You never know. Okay. Next, we gotta go to Cluckenbell. Now I gotta think of the right Cluckenbell here because there's plenty of them. It's like the one that has the billboard on with it in the drive-through. Also, don't let me forget that there is a horseshoe in at the V-Rock Motel. And for anybody who didn't know, this is a Easter egg, kind of. In the PS2 version, you could actually access here in this pay and spray. And if you actually got out of your car and went in between, you could actually glitch yourself in the game. I don't know if I could do it. Nah, it doesn't want to, like, work, sadly, but in the PlayStation 2 version, that door was up. You could drive in it if you wanted to, but when you got out and you stood right there in the middle, you just get, like, sucked down into the, into nothing, I guess, and then you just, like, respawn somewhere close by. So if you all didn't know that, then you learned something new today, my friends. Now, okay, Cluckenbell. Gotta stop getting myself a little distracted. Alright, there we go. I found the right Cluckenbell. And then the horseshoe's like right behind here, as you can see. Got it. We're almost halfway there. We are halfway there. Now, I could have sworn that there was something right around here. It could have been like up here in the letters or something. But there was a horseshoe in this area. Like, I vaguely remembered something of that. Sense. Alright, so there's nothing right. Whoa. Sorry, Candy. Yikes. Alright. Let's drop down real quick. See what we can see. Scope out. Whoa. You guys saw that too, right? Gnarly. Alright, there we go. There's one, but there's another one. Somewhere, I believe, close by, too. Like, really close by. Oh, I'll be right back, guy. Take care of something. Congratulations. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Hey, did you end up finding those two oysters? Parker, man. Yes, I did. Welcome to the stream yet again. Glad to actually have you here. You know, again. Alright. Let's get those horseshoes. We got 25 right now. We're going to go out for 50. Well, we're going to get all 50 because it's needed for 100%. But, you know, playing this game for, you know, a little while now, it's been really fun.
Yeah, I was really invested into helping you finding them.
Yeah. And, you know, I definitely thank you for that. Like, totally appreciate it, man. Well, me and the channel appreciate that. Alright, now let's look around real quick. Oh yeah, V-Rock Motel, V-Rock Motel. Onward and upward, I guess. Now, I love the little Easter egg right here because this sounds crazy, but they actually give you hints to GTA Vice City stories here in San Andreas.
Like, they give you so many hints.
To that, as well as Liberty City stories.
Yep, it was no issue at all, bro.
Cool. Now, when I get my capture card and I get some of these games here on the list, that's going to be like mix of birthday stuff and whatnot. We will be doing a lot of the classics. We'll be bringing everything that everybody knows and loves back. We'll be, you know, bringing some more nostalgia in, I guess. And show the old games some love, too, because the classic games, some of the games that we all grew up to, are slowly being forgotten now. And then there are a few other games that you might have grown up to that kind of get overrated. You know what I mean? So, we definitely got a lot of stuff planned out here. Alright, well, alright, let's get out of the tunnel before we die or something. Because we don't want that. You know, we're too precious. We're too cool to get wasted. Alright, where's, I remember, alright, yeah, I remember where the horseshoe is at right here. It took me a while to, like, figure out, but I definitely remember. Here we go, 28 out of 50. We are getting closer. And closer, man. You know, as the old saying goes, slow and steady wins the race, so as long as we do this in a, you know, calm, well-collected, and, you know, kind of slow manner, we can get this completed tonight. I'm, like, really determined that we can pull that off. Alright. Well, I don't see anything right there. So that's not really a bad sign. So let's check here on this other side. There we go. Got it. Alright, we're more than halfway right now. Which, you know, yip yip hooray, we got it going on, ladies and gentlemen. So, let me think here. Let me, get my thoughts collected here. There's one billboard spot that has an access point where you can, like, get in between. And then you can get, like, the, horseshoe or whatever. And, like, on the, manual thing or whatever, it's, like, the very last one that you see on, like, its list. The only thing I can't remember is if it's that victim billboard or the next victim billboard. Down over there. I think it's the next one over, but we'll check. Nah. Yikes. Alright, we gotta rise up. Nice and slow. Yeah, it's definitely not right here, so let's move on down the line. And then hope for the best. Yep, right there. There's the one that I was thinking of. Got it. Just 20 more left. Just 20 left. We can do it. We got it. You know, we are determined that we can get this pulled off. I already got, like, you know, that feeling going on. Okay, now, let me think here. Let me get to a spot where I can land the jetpack and think for a second. Get my thoughts collected. Okay. So, on the one mission, counterfeit chips or whatever the heck it's called, there's actually a horseshoe. It's either on the back of the building or over on the side of the building. I can never remember for sure. But if I remember that correctly, we'll have another, you know, horseshoe right on our fingertips. Which is, you know, a very good thing. I still don't know how I'm finding all of these, you know, so easily, but I guess my mind is, like, remembering a lot more as I, like, find or get close to a location that I'm familiar with. Which, I believe, speaking of which, there is one around here on the edge, and then there's, like, a cargo container thingamabob that has another horseshoe spot. Whoa, come on, CJ. Don't give me issues now. Got it. Now, let's fly over here, see what we can see. Scope out what we can scope out. I think it's, yeah, right here. Got it. Next is the location that I was talking about. And that location, if I remember right, and I gotta really think this one through. Gotta, you know, open the mind up just a little bit. So, if the calculations are correct, it is right in the back of here. It's either in the back or the sides. I can never remember. And if it's not anywhere on, like, the sides, then it could be, you know, up on top of, like, the building or something. Because I do vaguely remember, like, a horseshoe being here. Because this was for the counterfeit chips mission. So just check here. Alright, nothing up top. Alright. So I was wrong. Nothing with being wrong every, you know, once in a while. I'll admit to that. But let's check over here though. Alright. Oh, no, that's a stubby shotgun. I guess that's useful. And then there's our horseshoe. So, basically, we were wrong, but we were right. We were right on, like, the area. We were just wrong on the location. So, No, 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 no. Close that garage up. We do not want that open. Thank you very much. Alright, now... Isn't there like a horseshoe over here? I could have sworn at one point there was. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up with another location that looks exactly like this because... Oh my god, there's like so many of them. Alright. Gotta think here on the next location. Gotta really think. So... Looking here on the map, let's, you know, Vegas, the Ventura Strip, or Vegas Strip, or whatever, right here. If we move our map up, there's like, if there's a gas station around here, then we got like 3 horseshoes in this central location. So, let's head there, see what we can see. If you know what I mean. Also, can you guys hear my voice pretty well, or is it like getting a little bit like overpowered by the game volume? Because I have to like control it here with my TV remote, so like if it ever gets too loud compared to, you know, this chat volume, then just like let me know so I can like get that assessed. Alright, check over here, check around, we should be alright. Hey bud, Frog Phillip. Hey man, great to see you, great to have you, welcome to the channel, glad you're here, hope you're having a good day so far. Alright, I've never seen that thing here before, but cool. I guess. Alright, there has to be something here. Something here that can... There it is. That's what we like to see. Alright, look around here. Around here. Nothing. But at least, you know, we found that along the way. That's all that counts. So... Let's head over here, over in the, Elvis territory. See what we can find. I still have yet to watch the new Elvis movie. I gotta watch it sometime. Like, there's no doubt about it. I got to watch the movie sometime. Because I know that so many people have, like, talked about it or whatever. So, alright. There we go, 35 out of 50.
Dude, the new Elvis movie was amazing.
Yeah, I remember, like, if I remember right, you did a Screen Rant video on the Elvis film. And I believe that was one, like, that was the first one I watched. Although I can't remember the spoilers that talked about, but... I heard, like, you know, just so many good things about it that honestly, I'm, like, interested to see it. Okay, there's so many sniper locations, it's not funny, here in Las Venturas. It honestly blows my mind on how many of them there are. Alright. Now that should be all right here in the central area. So, if I remember right, over here, like by where the Vegas Strip would like start into or whatever, there's like the horseshoe being right here. And then there's one being down there. And I can't remember if it's on the same alleyway or somewhere like by the tattoo shop. But there's also another one close by, I believe. Well, there's the bribe. We'll learn the fighting moves here in Las Venturas last, though. Because I like the fighting moves there. They're, like, the best. Compared to, you know, the karate moves. But also, if you guys haven't checked out the new video that I took just before this, it's where we do the Caligula's heist, and at the same time afterwards we take back Mad Dog's mansion, which that was one mission where I was, you know, trying to figure out if I should wait to do that for our next video or just tie it into the Caligula's heist. So I basically decided to add it in with the Caligula's heist, and then boom, the new video. Alright. Gotta think here, I gotta think. Tattoo shop. I believe there is something around the tattoo and shop and the hair salon. Am I right though? I don't know for sure. Have I been, you know, somewhat accurate with my locations? Probably. Will I stay accurate with these locations as we get closer to finding all of these? No, probably not. Okay. Here we are. Dropping down. Okay, so this is the alleyway. So we start. We move on down. Fly over here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Well, nothing here, of course, but had to look. I just had to. Hold on. Nothing here, so there has to be... Okay, I was wrong. There is something right there. And then... there's some right in here in this central location. I know that there is one because I've seen it in the area before. Where? I got no clue, if I'm being honest with you. But I got a hunch. And as I've learned, never back down from your hunch, no matter how wrong it could be. Just make sure you own up to it when it's wrong, you know? Alright, so it's nothing right there. That makes sense. Makes plenty of sense. Maybe it's on, like, top of the building or whatever. Maybe, like, that's the reason why I'm not finding it all that well. Because there are a few of those. Alright. Here we go. We're on, you know, somewhat the top level. So just check here. Also, too, maybe this could be a location that I might have already gotten. I don't know for sure, but... Alright. We're in the clear on that spot. Let's scope this place out. What we got? What we got? What we got? Nothing. Alright, fair enough. Okay, next. Alright, gotta think this one through. Let me think here. Let the madness think. Alright. You know what? Screw it. We'll check the area out anyways. If I remember right, and this is, you know, going out on a limb, there is an oyster here in this, like, little area. Wait a minute. Never mind, I think I figured out a location. Like a good location that's not so much a long shot. So, off we go, of course. Alright. So now it's like over on where the other house is, over like on the other side on the pier edge. Because over there, if I remember right, you have your house, you have a horseshoe, and then you have an alleyway or whatever. Then you got a horseshoe in behind like the trash can, and then you have like another horseshoe on the side of the house. I already got the horseshoe up there, so we're good. We're cool. We still got that mission to do, the ammunition shooting range, which don't like those missions. They're pain. They're one of the hardest side missions in the series, I think, anyways. But, you know, we've gotten so far here with trying to gain the 100% to where, like, we can't just call it quits, you know? We gotta finish what we started. Alright, let's start off by walking down this area, see what I can see. Nothing. Alright, we're good here. We're good there. Trash can. Nothing. Alright. Alright, nothing here, nothing there. Okay. Now, let's look around here. There we go. There's one of them that I was trying to talk about. Or trying to remember, I guess. But I could have sworn that there was another location where it was like by a house. Like right on like the side of it. And then across the street, just like kitty corner from it, there was the other horseshoe. Or so I thought. Here, let me check this place out. Get a scope out. Man, that plane was flying low. Kinda giving me heebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebie vibes. Hold on, what was that? What was that? I saw something spinning. Okay, it was nothing. Alright. Real quick, let's check everything out right here. Let's see what we got going on. Yo, we got 206 subscribers. Awesome, that's amazing. How many likes we got so far? Okay, 6 likes, just like that. Alright, so we got, you know, our usual like, you know, ratio, which is the likes that we get for a live stream now is between 6 to 10 likes, which, you know, is really good. Ah, rats. CJ's getting a little hungry. He's starving. That's a little bad. Just a little. But it's fine. It's cool. We can work it out one way or the other. Alright. Now I gotta try and refigure out everything all over again. And get a drink because I'm thirsty. If you are curious, I'm drinking more Mountain Dew. We're going for the Big Daddy Punch, the big 2-liter, Mr. 2 itself here. Also, when I was sick, I was like rewatching some of the Stranger Things episodes that I was like really curious about. And I learned some new things. Some like Easter eggs. And you know what would be awesome? Is like
I don't know if they're really making a season 5 because I've heard like both sides of stories going on. Like one being that they got canceled due to like a copyright infringement type of thing on the 4th season. Which maybe some of you guys might know what I'm talking about, or not, I don't know for sure. And then there's been like another part of talk saying that season 5 is going to go on, but it's going to be like the final season of the show, and then nothing else. Except, you know, a few spin-offs. But I finally started getting into the show, and I start liking the show. And then I figure out it has one more season left to go, if that, and then it's all done. It's all over. And do you know what would be really cool? Is if I like just took a shot in the dark, tried to audition for the show, and got a part in it. That'd be like a little dream come true, because so many of my friends watch it. It's like ridiculous, but it's okay, it's fine, you know, human nature. Alright, let's drop down here, see what we can see, of course, once again. Check here on some of the sides first, you know the drills. Alright, we're good here. Good there. Alright. Alright, so far so good. Okay, so nothing right there. That's not bad, that's not good. That's, you know, mid. Alright, so let's check this place. See what we got going on here. Because there has to be some here. There just gotta be. Alright. Nothing. Hey, Agent! Man, great to see you. Great to have you. How's your day going so far, dude? Alright. Nothing here. Nothing there on that side. Ow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nothing there. Come on, there has to be a... Crap. Good. Ah, that's good, man. We finally got done finding the oysters. Now we're trying to get the horseshoes. Fingers crossed that we can get all of them. What about you? Man, I'm doing alright. I'm feeling better than yesterday. Because yesterday, if you don't know, I was sick. And then today, you know, I feel good. I got one video that was supposed to be out yesterday, out today. Plus the usual video that was supposed to be out today, but that I had plans for according to schedule, which I tend to fall behind easily now, but yeah. Oh, I didn't know. It's alright. And also, another thing is, I got games here for like a Christmas list and just a get to list. Here's like my PlayStation 2 list, front and back page, and then although you won't be able to like see the writing so well because it's tiny. And then here. And then here's like my PlayStation 3 list. I got Red Dead Redemption, Skate 3 because I've heard so much about it. Gran Turismo 6, Saints Row 2, Back to the Future, even Rambo. I never knew they made a game of Rambo. And I got some Splinter Cell stuff that I'm supposed to try and get soon. That's the goal. I'm asking for a monitor for Christmas. Ah, yeah, that would be a good one. And Jordan. Yeah, I could see that. And another thing, you know, that's not gaming-wise, but still, like, YouTube channel-wise, is a green screen. I need one of those so bad because, I don't know, maybe, like, you guys don't like, you know, parts of my house, like here, the back here of walls or whatever. I don't know. Of course, you know, getting a green screen, I don't know, like, how I would set that up or anything. Because I've never, well, I've seen one for, like, movies and stuff, but nothing from there. What room of the house am I in? I am in my gaming room, which in here I got, you know, my TV, my games and stuff, because I have two rooms. One, a room that I sleep in, basically my bedroom. This one is my gaming room, my professional type room, stuff where I do things at, you know, work, occasional rest while watching TV, but that's mostly about it. Background is fine. Sorry, I was late. What did I miss? What you missed is we got almost all of the horseshoes, and we were talking about me getting a green screen, and I have a gaming list here for like Christmas and stuff that I'm going to be tracking down. House tour? Nah, no offense, like, I'll be honest, this house is a dump. And that's not like because of my fam or anything, it's because of our landlord. Now, he's going through a hard time right now because he just lost his wife, who was like 98 years old. May she rest in peace. She was a lot better than him, but I don't know. I honestly just can't wait to get out of this nightmare of a city that I'm in, because it's horrible. It's dangerous. Bro, look at my house. Oh, rip. Yeah. I mean, like, once I graduate and everything, I, like, have, you know, a good life or something, my plan is to, you know, leave Ohio. Just leave it. And then go somewhere better. Maybe, you know, live in Colorado or something. I don't know. I say it's not the greatest either. You live in Ohio? Yeah. I'll be honest with you, not fully proud of it either. I know that sounds crazy because I love the Ohio State Buckeyes, but living here in Ohio-wise, no. Not, like, don't enjoy it so much. I used to, because my grandma, you know, before she passed, I would always, you know, miss her and everything when I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico for a year and a half. I live in a apartment with my sister and my parents. Yeah. Now, the nice thing for me is I'm an only child. I don't have siblings. Which, yay! I don't have to share my stuff. You know what I mean? But, yeah. What part? I'm not going to give what town I live in away, but all I will say is this. It's a very small town, very small population of people. I guess you can consider it more like a village than anything else, than just a town. But that's a hint. Yeah, that's good. Alright. So, let's fly out. You close to Cleveland? No. I'm like, I don't know, 3-4 hours away from Toledo. No, 3 hours to be exact. Because that's... I have to think this through. That's... over. And then... all I have to say is I'm up on, like, the edge part of, like, the northwest part of, like, Ohio. Like, that very edge. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know I'm probably giving way too much out there now, but that's okay. Alright. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of there. That was bad. That was horrible. Alright, now... I'm really lost on the last few. which maybe it's because I need to like clear my mind or whatever. So we are gonna take a break from the Horseshoes, look for apartments and stuff to buy, and then go from there. I'm interested in big YouTubers that live in Ohio. Sorry, man, I'll leave. Dude, it's like no problem or anything. Like, you could still stick around or whatever. But, I don't know. With things that's been, like, going on in my town personally, stuff like crime rate and especially kidnappings. Eesh, that's been going up way too high lately. It's been ridiculous. But, I don't know. I feel like, in a way, living in Ohio is a very good thing. But at the same time, I feel like it's a curse. And I only feel like it's a curse in certain areas of Ohio. Not like all of them. Like, if you live in, like, Columbus or whatever, like, you know, it's not all that bad. But if you live in, like, a very, very small town or whatever, then you can see how bad it's, like, what kind of bad it is, you know? Like, the relativity of it all. I also heard Canton is crazy. Sometimes it can be, and sometimes it's not. Yeah. You just gotta watch out for those certain parts of Ohio, man. I mean, I like being in Ohio half the time. I mean, I love the football team, don't get me wrong. Their college team, perfect. Better than the Wolverines, I'll tell you that much. But even the Michigan Wolverines, because I am a huge NFL fan, that even the Wolverines have some good players that they've sent out in their arsenal for the NFL. So, I live in a small town by Cleveland. Ah, no shit. I know I don't swear that much, but dang. That's nice. Michigan State Springs. Play the Red Dead Redemption 2 story, coward. Mondo, great to see you, man. Great to see you, great to have you. We actually, because we just played that recently, it's kind of like when one of the viewers asked me if I could do GTA Vice City. I would love to do that, don't get me wrong. But I did that, you know, too recently. And I don't want to, like, have it be so recent and then do it again. And then not have, like, a lot of people watch it or whatever. I want to give it, like, a year and a half. So then when I play it again, it could be fresh in my mind, fresh in everybody else's mind. And then, you know, have some fun with it. You know, give it that, you know, good vibe instead of like a I'm bored type of vibe. Michigan Wolves suck butts. I could agree. Yo, I gotta go. Alright, Agent, see ya, man. I hope you have a good rest of your day, bro. I finally made it to Chapter 6. Mondo, congratulations. Also, because you do have me on Twitter, if you don't know, I made a list of PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games that I'm going to be getting not only as a Christmas list, but more like a hunt down list. And each week or whatever, I will like put like a top 10 or top 20 games of what everybody think I should get. And then the person like you, for example, can only pick 3. And then I don't know if that will work or if people, you know, would do that to help me out. But that could help me, you know, crack down on some of the stuff here on my list for games for the channel to hunt down one by one. Dude, Jose's death was so sudden. Yeah, it really was. You know, there were a few deaths in Red Dead Redemption 2 that just, you know, put me in shock. I mean, some of them, you know, it made me sad, like, Arthur... Is it like Arthur Morgan, or... But you know who I'm talking about. when the guy died of, I think it was tuberculosis. Yeah, it was Arthur Morgan, I believe. That's what his name was. But yeah. Ah, dude, Mondo. I actually, this is, ironic, but I actually have Scarface, The World Is Yours here on my list, right here. Down at the very bottom, it's like, of the first page, Scarface, The World Is Yours. And then below that, I got like, Sly 2, Band of Thieves, Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves, U.S. Navy SEALs, the first one, and then The Punisher. I've heard so many good things about that game, it's like, to where I gotta get myself. Hell, I buy you some of the games, but I'm poor. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, looking at all these games here, especially if I want to get some of them new, I am looking at $500. If I'm really going to push it on some of these games, and like get trilogies or whatever, then it might be between $1,000 and then $1,000 and then like $1,500 or so. But that would take some years. Believe me, I'm poor. I don't got money. I'll definitely look online, my man. Alright, cool. Sup, man? I'm back. Great to see you, William. Just check your DMs every now and then. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to, with, like, my Twitter account because, I send, like, links to videos and streams, but I don't really look in my Twitter page all that much because of drama. Whether it's, like, politics, which, or, all that other stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, if it's, like, some that my friends tweet or whatever, I'll always stop by, give it a like, or if it's, like, the professional talking about a video or something, I'll definitely show him his support. But yeah, I haven't really been active with Twitter all that much. Although I'm planning to, do a little bit more tweets than before. But not a lot, though. Okay, what was I going to do? I forgot what I was going to do. Here, let me get my backrest all made up. If you're curious on what I use for my backrest, my blanket works every time. Man, I barely used Twitter. I only used it to tweet at the devs of Call of Duty back when Modern Warfare 2019 was new. Yeah. No. At first I was never really a big fan of Call of Duty. I, never really got into it. But then when I played Cold War, I went from, being mid to really good in that game. I was, close to unstoppable. Although I can't play it anymore because, I think it's my PlayStation 4 or whatever, it won't allow its update to work to where I can only do the, little stuff. But, yeah. It is bad, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, Warzone, that's, horrible. In my opinion. I mean, it has some good things about it, I guess, but not a whole lot. There's a few bad things about it that kind of keep the game down on its knees or whatever. But yeah. I definitely want to see you play through the Black Ops 1 Cold War and 2 story. I might. But who knows. I mean, it doesn't even let me, play the campaign stuff anymore, which is even more crappy. And the Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 stories were really, really good as well. I'll probably check into that then. Now, while everybody was getting into the Call of Duty games,
I was getting into, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell and definitely U.S. Navy SEALs. I was on the first one, and then Combined Assault. I was, getting some business taken care of. The only thing that I can say that I've never really completed ever before, Splinter Cell wise, out of like the trilogy, is the very first one. I made it to like the last mission, but never completed it. Never. So, would you ever play any of the old Star Wars games? If I'm going to be honest, which, honesty is best policy, I wasn't a big fan of Star Wars. I didn't, like it, and I definitely didn't like Star Trek, although I know that people like either Star Wars or Star Trek, but I didn't like either of them, I didn't find them interesting. I mean, only the first original Star Wars, I tolerated a little bit. I kind of like would bend the rules just a smidge to like watch it every now and then. But I wasn't a huge Star Wars fan. Now my cousin, on the other hand, another good mention to him, my cousin Brandon, he was huge Star Wars fan. He'd watch everything from like first Star Wars up to like the newer ones, especially the Mandalorian and stuff. He would watch that all day, all night. So, I mean, there's like some people that like them, some people that don't. Me, I kind of appreciate the people that don't, and as well as if they do like the Star Wars stuff, that's cool. What about the two PS2 Transformer movie games? Okay, those were another ones. Transformers. And I know I'm probably going to get, the pitchfork on this one. But I viewed that, exactly like Star Wars. Never got into it. Didn't find it interesting or realistic of two crazy robots of cars. Or like just cars turning into robots. That was a little too fake for me. I know that sounds really, really crazy, but that, I was into the semi-realistic stuff, instead of, like, Transformer stuff. Ah, damn. Yeah. But, things that I always, look out for is, like, stuff that has really good story. Also, I don't know if any of you guys have played this game, but I need your opinions on it. What do you guys think of Max Payne? I've heard mixed things about, like, saying that the first one's good. I've heard some other people saying that it's trash. I know it's a Rockstar Games title, but I need some opinions on that. Any Assassin's Creed games? My cousin played them, me, not so much. I didn't get into Assassin's Creed. Again, there's a lot of games out there that I didn't, fully get into. Which I know sounds very crazy, but yeah. I've never played Max Payne, never played. Maybe I can see if, Metacritic or whatever gave it a review, and then see from like other YouTubers' opinions on the game, and then determine it for myself when I try and buy the game. I know, like, Manhunt. That's one I'm semi-interested in, but at the same time not so much. Because of how much, horror and guts and gore is involved in that. It's insane. It's pretty out there. Oh, what about the Fallout games? Never played any of them. Not any of them. I mean, again, with my cousin, he would, play them every now and then. Like with his girlfriend or whatever, but that was about it. I feel so ashamed for doing waypoints. I feel so ashamed. Ouch. I feel bad for that dude. Or the Mafia trilogy. All three are on PS4. Mafia trilogy. I played a little bit of the first one. I haven't played the second one or the third one, but I've watched their trailers. And that's the games, you know, the Mafia Definitive Edition. I'm doing that after this. That's going to be #1 on the list. The only thing about the Mafia Definitive Edition is I don't know if I should just do videos of it or streams of it. I'm mostly considering streams because I don't know how the chapters are divided. Like if you have to do many missions to unlock the next chapter, or if it's just like one mission, one chapter. So that's going to be one of the things that I might, you know, mess around with. But when I played like the first like 2 missions in Mafia, I really liked them. They were, you know, really good. Of course, I'll probably still have a lot to learn with the trilogy, though, but... Dude, Mafia 1 and 2 are so badass. Dude, stream them. Nah, it's just 1 to 2 missions per chapter. Okay, I might make the exception on streaming them. I'm also thinking about streaming-wise. Thinking about doing Spider-Man Miles Morales. I've heard a lot of good things about that game. I might do, one of these days or whatever, I might do a Red Dead Online stream. That's not to be determined just yet. That's, you know, just thinking outside the box, but I don't know. Mafia 1 and 2 made me tear up. Hell yeah, I have the first Spider-Man game. Yeah, me too. Although my friends decided to take the game away from me. But yeah, I played the first Marvel Spider-Man game, and I teared up because Aunt May dying. And what's so ironic about that is the fact that it's exactly like, you know, Spider-Man No Way Home in a way. Because in Spider-Man No Way Home, you have Aunt May dying off, and then in the No Way Home version, not only you have Aunt May dying off, but you also have her saying the Uncle Ben quote that is, you know, so much used. Oh, shoot. Yo, if you streamer didn't want to join your game as a silent partner to do missions with, you might. Wait, Aunt May dies. Oh, I think I might have given a spoiler. I've actually made, you know, streaming videos of Spider-Man. So, no, dude, I've never saw No Way Home. You spoiled. I am so sorry. That I feel so bad now. Really, really horrible, because I don't like being a guy to give spoiler alerts, but at the same time, like, you don't know some until it's either too late, or you try and figure, like, some out in the midst, you know? I've seen videos about it. I've never finished the Spider-Man game. Well, the Spider-Man game is really good. One of the best that I've played in a while. Because, you know, PlayStation 2-wise, most of the Spider-Man games that I played was 1, 2, 3, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Then that was it. I played a little bit of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but never completed it as like a positive thing. But yeah. Alright, so I gotta go here, my way up, over, and then get the one up yonder. I mean, I already got this one over here. I don't know when, but I got it.
I knew Jose had died in Red Dead Redemption 2, but it still shocked me. Yeah. It's intense. Very intense. Alright, I don't know if I'm going the right way. Okay, I am. Alright, that's a plus. As long as I'm going the right way, everything's cool. So, let's hope for the best, and hope I don't crash or anything bad like that. Alright. Now, I'm gonna be honest with all of you guys, I am not looking forward to the next GTA San Andreas video. Because that next one is Interdiction, and that's the one that I hate the most because of the Hydra involved. I don't like that mission at all. It's like, not only one of the hardest, but it's like one of the worst missions in the game. Heck, even in the series. But we all gotta do what we gotta do sometimes. I'm hoping I could just be lucky and complete the mission first try, but don't know. I always hated the Hydra in San Andreas and GTA 5. Yeah, and like in San Andreas, it's so complicated to control because I think it's in the original version, you had to move up on your right analog stick to go from the hover mode to the fly mode. And then here you have to move up on the directional pad, which makes it just a wee bit easier, but it's like too fast for it to control properly. Which is the issue with a lot of planes in the series. Also, would you ever do a GTA 5 playthrough?
I'm starving hungry here. Let's go eat. I'm down with that.
You know, people have talked to me about that for a while now, and you know, as tempting as it would be, because a lot of people would, you know, see my content, I would turn that, you know, idea down because I don't like GTA 5, and I don't want to be like one of those guys to make content for something that I don't like, or something that I think is, you know, toxic not only to like a series, but in general. Although like I played it when I first got my PlayStation 4, I just never... I thought the storyline was weak, if I'm being honest. And then online mode, I thought it was horrible. And then all the good guys from, you know, Rockstar leaving the company, that's made everything turn into kind of a disaster if you think about it. But at the same time, it's like going hand in hand. Yeah, I agree. What about 4? When I get a capture card, or another capture card I should say, I'm definitely doing GTA 4, as well as the episodes of Liberty City. Because I got like, here, give me 1 second. I have right here the complete edition of it, which I don't know if it's like a rare thing or not. I don't know for sure. But the yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing that game. Jeez, that date was so cheesy. Nice, I've never played the episodes. I played it, you know, a little bit, and thank God I have a PlayStation 3. But they're really good. I won't spoil anything because I already feel horrible for spoiling No Way Home. Which, again, my apologies. I don't like being the guy to give spoilers away, but sometimes it happens by sheer accident, and then when you figure it out, you feel bad. It's a whole long line process. You know what I mean? So,
But yeah, there's tons of games that I'm hoping to get to when I get a capture card. What games exactly? I don't know for sure. But when I get a capture card, one of the games that I'm doing without a doubt, it's first thing on my mind, and I'm going to stream it until I get all the way completed, Freakstyle. Now, Freakstyle is one of the most underrated, but yet best dirt bike stunt racing games of all time, in my opinion. I made like a little bit of like videos of it, but you couldn't see it properly, you know, and the sound of it was very weak. What about the Reservoir Dogs movie game? Never heard of it. Honestly, never heard of the Reservoir Dogs. I mean, I've heard a few things about it here and there, but not that much. So I'm kind of clueless to it. Let me set that down. Damn, it's on PlayStation 2, but the actual movie is outstanding. I don't know for sure, but like, I wonder if they actually remastered the game at all. Because what I've noticed with like PlayStation 4 and stuff, PlayStation 4 and 5, they've been remastering so many games lately. From like Spyro to this GTA trilogy to even Crash Bandicoot, which, you know, I love and enjoy.
This is so interesting. I'm just gonna listen.
Heck, the first Crash Bandicoot game that I ever played was, I can't remember it, but it's like, oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot Warped. Love the game. It was the first Crash game that I've ever played, and it was the best. One of the best. No, it's not remastered, mainly because of the copyright songs and the name itself. Oh, crap! Oh! What did I do? Oh no, I totally forgot all about Barbara. I totally forgot all about the Babs. Oh god, oh god. I might fail this date, guys. Oh god, oh god. I feel horrible. I gotta take her back. I gotta take her back home quickly. Otherwise, she'll get tired. I'll fail the date anyways because I never took her home.
I got 2 kids and my job to hold down.
Keep talking.
Yes, keep talking while I try and drive you home without failing the date and boring your legs. I don't get how I totally forgot all about Barbara. Maybe it's like because I got myself so like determined to buy one of the houses or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I was definitely, you know, taking Barbara, like, you know, just with me without any questioning, which is bad in some ways, you know.
We don't get much drug-related crime out here in the desert.
Oh, why?
Alright, we gotta go. We gotta make it quick.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get you home, Barbara. You're like the Babs. You're like Barbara Gordon or whatever. See what I did there? The little Batman reference? I still got a few more Batman games I actually need to do, too.
I'm just gonna listen.
Like Return to Arkham Asylum and
You crazy bastard!
another one. I think it's like Arkham Origins or whatever, but yeah. Barbara with B, Dee, and Stephanie. That sounds like a vacuum. Nico Bell. I did not notice that reference till now. Oh my
god. That was great. That was hilarious.
Sometimes I
I
just wanna
mean,
grab
you
a
do have to
bag.
hand it over to Roman. I mean, he does give tons of good lines of BS after BS. And in a lot of ways I like GTA 4. I've only played it once, like the whole story mode or whatever once, but it's good.
You wanna come in for some coffee?
Yeah, you know, let me please you for taking you
No
almost
problem.
to the other side of the map. I miss how, like, the camera would shake in the game. I miss that. That was a good feature. Roman, you fall asleep? Yeah, that was a good one. That was definitely one of those good lines right there. Alright, now, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of there, go to the other side, buy some places. Bro, what the fuck? This is awkward as hell. I know, this is very, very weird. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to buy just a few more houses. Then I'm going to end the stream. This has been an amazing stream so far. We've had tons of people stopping by. We had got 1 new subscriber. I don't know if we've had any increases, but we're now at 206 last time I checked. Don't know how many likes we got so far, but again, last time I checked it was 6. Which is, you know, the usual, the average. Alright. Yeah! I think the weirdest was with Catalina. Yeah. Catalina is insane. She's like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Heck, on the video that I said, I just explained what she was in 1 word. Well, in 3 words. But it's the truth, like, bitch, be crazy. That's Catalina. That's her life. That's her motto. And that's what caused her demise. But one thing does kinda, like, run a mystery through my mind, is that with Caesar, CJ becoming like stepbrothers or whatever, because Caesar was like going to pop the question to Kendall, as if like if he ever avenged Catalina's death. Part of me thinks that he would, but at the same time I feel like that would be one of the things that would just get him killed either way. Because Claude, he's, as I said on my character analysis video, he's one of the most cold-blooded characters in the series, without a doubt. He's more cold-blooded than Trevor. It's the last words I heard before I was yelled at for playing an inappropriate game at night. Yeah, I could see that. Actually, I think it was when I was 9 or whatever when I first played my first GTA game, which was not San Andreas, but it was in fact Vice City Stories. That was the first GTA game that I played. And then went from there to Vice City, Liberty City, well no, not Liberty City Stories. I went to GTA 3, then Liberty City Stories. And then I didn't really get to play San Andreas until like a few years ago. But I've seen everything that there almost is there to see. My first was Vice City. Yeah, that's one of those games that's a first for so many people. That and San Andreas. Even GTA 4 for a few. From like, I believe it was like the Professional or something that his first game was GTA 4 possibly, but no wonder I'm a sucker for anything 80s related. Yeah. I mean, the music in the 80s was like phenomenal. And, you know, as I've like watched Stranger Things, that's one of the big things that I like appreciate about the show. Because, you know, they have the time set in the 80s and they're sticking to everything 80s. Other shows, you know, they stick to a time period, but they find ways to bring things from like our generation into that generation. Kind of annoying when you think about it, but you know, as I said, mixed feelings. We'll say I was never a big fan of Stranger Things. No, I never watched it until just recently because of all my friends and everything, but since I've watched it, I've actually, you know, started to love this show. It just wasn't my kind of show. Yeah, I could see that. Here, let's save. And then this is where we're going to end the stream. So, thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed this or liked this, give this video a like. If you are new to the channel, you can always subscribe, turn on bell notifications. We always need good people, as always. And people here in the chat that I can give some special thanks for is Liam, Official Joey C, which I highly recommend checking out his channel, by the way, Frog Phillip, Agent, Robert Foster, Mondo, and I think that was it. Yeah. So I'll see you guys on the next video live stream. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.